hear us now.
Yes, we figured it out what was going on.
Just some
So
difficulties.
it was one little switch that I didn't see, but it's okay. Now I know where it is, so if it happens again, I can fix it on my own. And yeah, so we got it. So you know what time it is, don't you guys?
It's the time where I pretend like I know what's going on.
Let's check it. Alrighty. Love that noise. Okay, so as we all know, I gave a little update. I gave you guys a little story on how we're going to the MAC tournament over the weekend. So for those of you who don't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't know, we swept the MAC, guys.
We won!
Woo! Go Gales! Go Gales!
I'm so excited about it.
It was great. Unfortunately, I only saw one of the women's games over the weekend. I went to the Sunday both games, and the women played so well against Marist. And I was a little nervous because, Marist gives them a lot of trouble with over like the whole history of the MAC, pretty much. Marist is usually the top dog, but this year they had a little bit of a struggle. But this year for Iona, we went 1-1 against them, I believe. I know we definitely 1-1, which was an awesome game. Excuse me. So we defeated we defeated Marist, the Red Foxes, in the second round. No, the semifinals. I don't know how they work. But on Sunday, the game before the championship game, we defeated Marist to move on to play against Quinnipiac University, the Bobcats, on Monday afternoon at 1:30, 2 o'clock. I forgot what time it was exactly. But we upset Quinnipiac, which was amazing. I mean, I didn't see the game because I was on the bus going to the men's game because I couldn't go to the first game because I had class. But then being canceled, so I really could have gone to the women's game, but I didn't go, so I was really upset. But it's okay. I lived. So I kept track of the last 2 minutes or so of the women's game, and it was awesome. We were up by 15 or 17 at one point, and that was at the 2-minute mark. So once that came around, everyone on the bus was like, "Yeah, we got this! We got this! We're gonna upset Quinnipiac!" And everyone was going crazy. It was great. I was in the back having a good time. I was getting really, really nervous for a little bit. So I had a great time. So yeah, I liked it a lot. And I'm really proud because Joy Adams goes out with a big bang with Leah Robinson, and Marina Lizarazu gets tournament player. Oh, it was great. One of my friends who's on the cheerleading team told me that Marina really, really was playing lights out on that game. I really wish I could have seen it. So, you know what? It's okay. I was there in spirit. I'm always there in spirit whenever I'm not there. And then onto the men's side.
Pretending like I know.
Yes, I do that a lot when it comes to other things, so I definitely know how you feel. But in the other section for the men, we played Canisius first, defeated Canisius, then we played against Siena, defeated Siena after the fans being outnumbered about 7,000 to 6 students and one full section of the family members. So it was hard for us 6 little students to go against hundreds of Siena fans, student fans. So, but we did it. We rose and we conquered.
We did, and it was amazing.
It was.
I mean, I was watching. I missed a good majority of it because I was at work. But when I came home, I put it right on the TV. I was watching. I saw a couple minutes of the ending. I gotta tell you, once it went on that said, "And Iona wins,"
that was the next game.
Oh.
I didn't get there yet.
Oh.
You got a little excited. It's okay. We forgive you.
I'm so excited about this game that I just need to get it out there.
We forgive you, Emmy. But yes,
because I don't normally know.
So, for when it came to yesterday, I was on the bus going up to the game. I knew we were playing against Monmouth, and I was a little nervous because we went 1-1 against Monmouth. Monmouth was a number 1 seed. We were number 2 seed. For those of you who aren't aware, the second time we played Monmouth, their best player's hand was hurt, so he couldn't play. But then he played in the game before when they played against the Fairfield Stags, and Monmouth ended up pulling away. But the one thing that made me sure that we were gonna win was that Fairfield was ranked 8th, I think it is, in the league for this year, and they held Monmouth scoreless for the first 4 minutes of the game. So that's why I was pretty confident that we were gonna win. Even though, like, obviously, I have big faith in the Gales, you know, my
We
teams.
always do.
Always. I'm a true Gale through and through.
True.
So yeah, I had quite a bit of confidence going into the game, and then I saw that we scored. We weren't the ones that scored first. Monmouth scored first, so that made me a little nervous because usually the team who scores first typically wins. But we fought tooth and nail. At one point, we were up by as much as I think 10, maybe even more than that. Which no, I'm not that great at math, but I try.
Me.
So yeah, we were up by like at 10 points at one point, and then when it came down to for halftime, I think we were up by 4 or down by 4. We were like, it was in a 4-point range. Honestly, the whole thing is kind of like a blur because it was just so exciting. But the second half starts, we're down by a few points, and then it ended up being like we pulled away a little bit by I think again as much as 6. And then it was kind of like we scored, they scored, we scored. It's back and forth. Like it was honestly like I don't bite my nails, but my thumbnail was like in my mouth, like ready to go because I was so nervous and my heart was racing and I wanted to cry because I was so nervous. But then we ended up getting Monmouth into double bonus. So anytime they fouled us, we had to shoot 2 points, 2 baskets, and that was it. Once they reached that, they were done. Dunzo. Gale Nation rises to beat the Monmouth 79-76. It was a great day to be a Gale.
It was.
Long time coming. You know, we got gypped the last 2 years against Manhattan. But you know what? It's our time to shine, baby. We got it.
That is true. It is.
So we got 2 Gale teams going to the MAC tourney. Are
Isn't
you
that
ready?
Crazy.
I'm so excited.
I am like, I'm not a sports person, but let me tell you how I was like biting my nails. I was like, oh my god, because for the part that I was watching, it was the same thing. It was like 1 and 1, 1 and 1. We had, 70, 70, 74, 74. It was like back to back, and I'm like, oh my god. And then like time is just going down, and I'm like, we have to win this. I told Jill earlier, I was like, we have to win this. I want to go to the next one if they do, win, and hopefully we get tickets or it's close enough to go.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. And that last buzzer.
Oh my god.
Like, Iona wins. And they all ran out. I was like,
ugh.
I was freaking out. So happy for them.
When it came down to like the last 45 seconds, we were all on our feet the whole entire game. But once it came down to like, especially the last minute, but like that's like when we all started.
Yeah.
We all stood up and we started going crazy. We were like, yeah, we got this. It's in the bag. And all of a sudden they started to come back a little bit. And we were like, oh no, did we speak too soon?
Yeah.
But then I think we scored a basket, and that kind of pulled us away even more. I think it brought us within we were 8 points ahead.
Yeah.
And then Monmouth scored a 2, and it brought it they brought them down by 6. And that was at the last 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
So once that happened and we got possession of the ball, we all just went crazy. And honestly, I almost started crying because I was just so excited.
I can imagine. And you were there. You were right there. I would have been freaking out. I was at home and I was like, oh my gosh. Can you imagine the atmosphere in there must have been crazy.
Oh yeah, it was
Especially
insane.
with 2 teams that have such a rivalry. Oh god, that must have been great.
Oh yes, it was perfect. And I'm obviously from the stands. I couldn't see everything because I'm also just barely a legal sized person, so I couldn't see. But apparently Justin Robinson started crying and everything. I felt bad, but
ever. I didn't feel bad. I was like, nope. Listen, the way that they jerk around and laugh and do those stupid little things on the bench, I was. I had that evil little wahaha, good, deserved it. I want to just frame the picture of Robinson's face once that Iona wins, because he was so pissed. Good, because the day when they came over here and they won, their bench was so annoying, and I wanted to just, oh my god, I want to pull my hair out. So I'm so happy because I was like, oh look, they're not laughing now. They're not doing little cute pretending to pick up my contact lenses off the ground things now, are you? See? True winners.
Yeah, I mean, even besides the whole fact of them doing the little dance moves on the side, AJ English deserved Player of the Year. I think the reason why he didn't get it was because he missed a couple games because of that hand injury he had in December. So I think if he hadn't missed games, he definitely would have gotten Player of the Year. I think he deserves it. I mean, first of all, it's his last year. The kid's been consistently amazing for this team.
True.
So I don't see why he didn't get it. But you know what? we won anyway. He got the MVP trophy, so we're good. And Jordan Washington, and I believe the third player was Isaiah Williams, all made the MAC All Team. I think that's what's called, or All MAC Team, whatever what the exact title is called. But they all got special recognition for how they played throughout the tournament. And honestly, I think they deserved it. This team,
For sure.
all around great. You have players like there's really no specific 5 stars on this team. They have players who can come off the bench. Yeah, they might start off like the first couple seconds might be a little slow, but give them a couple seconds and they're hot like a fire, and it's
true.
amazing.
We have like really good players. Like that's one thing. Like I'll go to someone and they'll be like, where do you go to school? I'm like, Iona. Like, oh, you have a really good basketball team, right? And I'm like, we do.
Oh yes, we
Like,
do.
And that's one
You
thing.
bet your bottom dollar we do.
We really do. I'm proud of my school and my team. I'm proud to be a Gale. I mean, especially in a moment like this where you can be like, yeah, we're in the championship.
Oh yes,
We're in the tournament.
I am always proud to be a Gale.
Yeah.
I lost my voice that day. I have no qualms in losing my voice.
That's
It was great.
It was. I'm happy for them. I mean, we're gonna find everything out when Sunday.
Yes, Sunday, Selection Sunday, but the prediction for the men is, I haven't heard about the women yet. The prediction for the men is that we're going to play against Texas A&M. And Texas A&M, as we all know, is obviously not in the MAC because they're in Texas, so they're not in our division, our tournament, and everything. So, I read tweets and I read information saying that Iona can possibly defeat them, so that's a good sign to us.
For sure.
I also heard rumors or speculation from friends of mine that they believe that the game could possibly be at the Barclays, so they're hoping it's going to be at the Barclays. So
Yes.
if it's at the Barclays Center in the city or in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
right? Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, it's in
Then
Brooklyn.
I will definitely be going there. I will walk there if I have to.
Yeah, they actually said it on the news this morning. My mom and dad told me, I heard it playing in their TV. March Madness is going to be at Barclays Center this year. So, does that mean we get to play there? Even though, because like that's kind of like home for us in a way.
I mean, it's a neutral site because there's so many New York teams.
Right.
If you think about it, let's say, think about all the schools in New York, then then it becomes the same thing for every state. Like, how could you have the game strictly in California when there's so many schools in California? Same thing with Texas. So either way, it's gonna be one state's home court, I guess you could say.
Right. That's why I was a little like confused. I really hope we do though, because that would be awesome too.
Oh yeah, I would love that. So yeah, I really hope we get a bus. If not, then I'm just gonna go by myself and I'll just paint my face maroon. I really don't care.
No, we'll go with you. My mom and dad are first. My dad wants a sticker to put on the back of his car that says like Iona Dad Championship or whatever. So, and my mom's so in there. I'm in there. Me and Ernie.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
going as a
definitely
group.
going.
We're rolling deep.
We got this. We got the fans coming out. We got the Maroon Maniacs who did a fantastic job on Monday's games. So that was honestly Monday was my first official time sitting with the Maroon Maniacs for this school year.
That's fun.
Yeah, because throughout the school year I did a lot of work on the sidelines, so I didn't get a chance to sit with them or cheer with them or anything. So
Yeah.
it was fun. It was definitely very interesting. They're very loud. There's a reason why they call them the Maroon Maniacs. So
wait, are we called the Maroon Maniacs?
yes, that's
oh,
our
so
fan
that counts
base.
as me too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Maroon Maniac.
Yes, you are a Maroon Maniac.
I thought
See,
that it
my
was
thing
like
is,
a group.
I classify every Gale to be a Maroon Maniac.
Yeah.
Because that's our color and that's everyone's crazy about the sports
Yeah.
here.
Well,
So, yeah.
definitely because I'm in there when I'm at the games.
Yeah, you sit with them, but I have to stay on the sideline sometimes. I gotta film that B-roll, you know.
Yeah.
So it was
isn't
fun though.
fun?
It was a lot of
it's so
fun. They were funny.
We've got some pretty funny kids on our campus too.
Oh yeah.
They make the games.
Oh yes. So it was very interesting. And Selection Sundays, I'm assuming it's gonna be on ESPN. Same thing with Selection Monday for the women. So if you want, check in on that. Other than that, yeah, just
We're
Google
gonna be
it.
keeping you updated
We'll keep you
anyway.
updated on next week's show.
Yeah.
What's going on. So we will actually catch you after this little short break, friends. So we will talk to you in a little
Yay.
bit. Bye.